This is a guy who you know quite well, who has been on Russia for a long time now, prior to the invasion of Ukraine. He understands the country. He understands the people. This is someone who would come as quite a surprise, no doubt, not just to his colleagues, but others, that he'd be charged with this.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, the charges are ridiculous. Evan is a U.S. citizen who has been reporting in Russia for about 6 years. He joined the Wall Street Journal over a year ago, but before that, he was with the Moscow Times and AFP. He's Russian speaking because his parents were immigrants from the Soviet Union, but he was born in New York City, grew up in New Jersey, went to college in Maine, and because he spoke Russian at home, I mean, it gave him this great advantage to interact with people on the ground in Russia, not just in Moscow, but all over the country. And he really used that to his advantage to provide our readers with accurate on-the-ground information, eyewitness accounts, really interesting, especially in the past year, as he was able to get back to Russia. Interesting accounts from inside, and he is really passionate about this country and really understand, obviously it's a complex place, and really understanding and spending time with the people.
Evan is obviously someone who took his reporting role in Russia very seriously. Stephen, just walk me through the communications that you have been able to have with him at any point over this period of time. Has the Journal been able to establish, or the State Department been able to establish, how he's being treated or what his condition is right now?
We haven't. We lost contact with Evan on Wednesday. The next time we saw him was in court in Moscow on Thursday, and you know our editors and lawyers and the State Department have been trying to get access to him. We're hopeful that will happen this week. We believe that he is. We believe we know where he is in a prison in Moscow, but obviously it's hugely concerning for us and especially for his family that we haven't been able to get any messages from Evan to understand how he's being treated, and we've not been able to deliver any messages ourselves.
Hugely concerning. Stephen, in your view, what happens next now?
Well, Evan was arraigned in a court on Thursday, and he's being held until the end of May. And after that, I mean, it's hard to say. In the past, you know, the charges against him are quite serious, and trials could stretch out for months. So we're hoping to get him out as soon as possible. But you know, we're sort of preparing for this to be potentially quite long.